All right, so I'm gonna open the DCA now, and I just hope everyone is here so that you don't get confused. And because there are a whole lot of things we're gonna be making use on the boat, but the DCA is the most simplest things you make use and can help you. But like I said, you don't trade with the boat on useless coins that are not worthwhile. All right, so you have to trade like those of us, you can see most of my trade, apart from opportunity coins, okay, continue much lower into the levels mentioned in the chart. Okay, okay, checking the trade view of Ethereum is finding it so difficult to break out.
So your screen is not shared, sir.
Pardon?
Your screen is not shared.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Okay, let me even check the NLC too. Okay, NLC 2 is not paired with USDT. Okay, there will not be time. Let me just go to this. Right, so we're talking about this guy. Right, we're talking about this guy, Mr. BTC. We're talking about DCA. That look at what DCA does. Look at. Let me simplify it. You have $500 to trade, and now this is in USDT. Now you're coming into the market and you want to trade USDT perhaps versus Chainlink. Now you launch your boat by saying the first at the rate of $9. At the rate of $9, your boat should buy, okay, should buy worth of $200. Okay, and now you have which is this? Which is this? Okay, sorry. So you come to the market, you already know you have your USDT, and then you are looking for Chainlink. Of course, you have selected the exchange that is connected. If you have more than one exchange, you have to click here to see the drop down button and see the exchange. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and make use of this guy. Let's make use of this guy. VET on Bitress, right? VET on Bitress. Now, let's say you want to dedicate just $100. So let's say you want to dedicate $100 to VET, and VET is sold at 10 cents. Okay, so let's say $100, right? VET is sold at 10 cents. Okay, so your first order, you want them to buy just like 30 bucks. 30 bucks worth of what VET. Now you have what is called safety order. This is the order that your boat buy when there's a deviation in the market price of your first entry price. So which means, and that's where you come here to say, okay, guys, I'm going long on VET. So I'm going long on VET. So as much as I'm going long on VET, I'm going to put this price. I'm going to put $30 as my first order to be bought, right? $30 as my first order to be bought. Then subsequently, you have $100. Okay, so safety order, $10 or $20. Let's just say $20. Okay, let's call it $10 because of the amount of money you have there. Take profits at 3% on total volume. Okay, so you move down. Safety order, how many counts? Okay, I may say up to my safety order 6 times. Let's see how much it's going to cost me. So let's say 7 times. So you can see now around 101. That means this guy is about 11 cents or thereabout. All right, or 10 cents some penny. Okay, now you have said number of time. Okay, number of time for safety order. Okay, immediately you are here. This is what you have done. $30 be executed to buy the volume of whatever this guy can take. Now there is TP, take profits, 3%. Okay, now immediately the market is launched. All these orders, these 7 orders, all right, all these 7 orders you see like this, they are going to be shown by 3% deviation. So you have to show the deviation, okay, when the market deviates by 3% or 3%, when the market deviates by 3%, okay, when the market deviates by 3%, launch safety order for me. So the market, the boat is going to buy this $30 worth of VET for you, and immediately it bought it. It calculates 3% of that your total money, which is $30. So 3% of $30, probably I don't know how much it's going to be, but 3% of that is set to be taken as profit. Just like this, you can see all this being bought. If you look at it, the boat already has set some market ahead of time, all right? 6,354,000, all right? And see place price, okay? This sell. Let me move on here. Okay, in that order. So it has just set prices. Okay, it has just set prices for me. Now the boats do something on DCA, which is very simple. Oh, we bought this coin and we set 3% to take profit, but markets drop back by deviation now. Market, instead of 10 cents, market is now 7 cents, maybe 3% off what the initial price went at. The first order peak, the second order peak, the third, in that order going down, the more the market go down, the more, that's what we call cost averaging, and it buys more. Now, but this is the thing that the boat is going to do. The boat is going to calculate this first order that was bought at 10 cents, which is $30 worth of vet, and all the new one that he bought down, and accumulate all of them together and check where will you be at 3% of the total volume it has bought altogether. So which means it's going to take the average of the volumes available, and that's what you will see here. 3% percentage from total volume. Okay, so it's going to calculate both the one he bought very expensive and the one he bought an average price and the one he bought a low price, accumulate everything together and now check what will give us 3%. So whatever the 3% is, then the both set your market sell order at that price and it will sell. You discover that your $100 has actually given you 3%, not necessarily waiting for when the first order executes at that when the, so the market may not even go up again to that your initial target price. But because the boat has bought more down, so before even your first price you bought at, the boat may sell and still give you 3% of your $100. That's what we call it DCA boat. So after it has sold and the market move up to your initial place again, the boat launch in buying. It will buy and set market again. In that, it will repeat that same algorithm. Like the way the boat is already set, it will just keep on repeating the algorithm in that order over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. Unless you say, I'm tired, and you say, boat, can you rest? And so what can I do? I can switch off the boat, can turn it off, right? Can turn off the boat, or I can, maybe delete the boat as the case may be and all of that. So that's why I don't launch my boat against, funny shit coin. I launch the boat with reasonable coin. That's why you see that the coins I'm trading with my boat, like RSR, like, if you look at it, the RSR, the Chainlink, BTC NGN, BTC USDT, Ethereum USDT, and that order. You can't see me trading all those DeFi, CeFi, something. No. A coin that after the boat has bought enough, there is no chance that the coin is going to go up, and then I will be there waiting and watching. So it's either ways. If my boat is trading Chainlink and BTC, no problem. If Chainlink drop drastically, my boat buy more of it and must have even set price for me. But temporarily, I may see my market, in dollar value drop. But you will see I will have more number of Chainlink. You understand? I will have more number of Chainlink. Then sometime, if the market move up very well, and Chainlink against BTC, and I will have more BTC, more than Chainlink. So it's vice versa. So if it's against USDT, I may end up having more USDT against Chainlink. Then if market drop very well, my USDT that have a portion for the Chainlink, we continue buy more Chainlink. As it sell, it buy more. It sell, it buy more. So I will have more Chainlink than just having funny coins. So most coins I trade with my boat are genuine coin. And if you look at it, more genuine coin have more better volatility, continued volatility, not like BTC as it were, having more volatility. Like I remember when the price of Bitcoin dropped from that $3,200, $13,200, and dropped to $12,700. The boat bought. He bought. And then again, start selling on and on and on and on in that order. So that's how the DCA boats, like I told you, I'm limiting my exposure to. If you look at this, account now, you see that I push more of the profit into USDT. Look at it, you see that what is taking the lead on the market here is USDT. So BTC just having a very little fraction, USDT taking about 28% of the portfolio here. So every other one just take little portions and all of that. So, and because like I told us, I'm limiting my exposure to, unless I get total confirmation before I say I'm launching back. And there are other altcoins already holding. And so I want to see and to be sure, that the market, has actually given a lot of fantastic upward trend for the altcoins for me to have. You can see I have NGN just like a few thousand naira and all of that. So that's how the DCA you set the boat. And now, and I said on the boat, if you see that you have made some profit and probably the boat is still like buying or whatever, you can switch on, all right? You can launch, I can launch another market. I can set both long and short trade on the same pairs, okay? I can set both long and the short on the same pairs. Or I can do what they call smart sell. Maybe your boat has already bought a lot of coins, all right? Bought a lot of coins, and you have stopped the boat peradventure, okay? You have stopped the boat, and then, man, which coin is this? Okay, SRS. So these coins have been very fantastic. The more it's dropping, the more it's giving me. You can see like the DCA, as it's dropping, the DCA is still trading it and giving me my profit. Take average, trade it, take average, give me my profit. Take average, give me my profit. The boat has traded this coin from 80 something Satoshi up like this, up again. Follow it the way it has been going, up to 135. I remember the last I sold with the boat was about 135 Satoshi, and it has been following like that, 120 something, as it drop here again, it's still buying, so it just continue helping me to accumulate the coin, and at the same time, giving my profit either in BTC or against whatever coin I put it on. Now, if I have more of the remaining of the coin, and then maybe I stop the boat, I can do what we call smart sell, right? Just by calculating how many volume do I have, and then I can just place price, say 125 Satoshi, all right? How many volume, all, so all in all will be, how many do I have? Many percent, 100%, okay, 100%, 18%, okay, at what rate, this, right, current rate is this, but I say, okay, maybe where to go here, or I can use current rate, just say, okay, current rate, just sell off everything for me, put it, how many was the total, and all of that, you see it, okay, I don't need to even give any sell, just to here, then click create, then sell off my market as it were, but I don't normally use it because I don't create both, or I don't create trade on coins that are not relevant. So I create both on coins that are relevant, that even if I have more of the coin, it does not shake me. I just have the coin, as much as I can and all of that. So the DCA, and is the DCA that is available for the average price. Like me, my account can use This is a very good and advanced boat that now give you an edge beyond DCA, but is similar to DCA. The difference between this guy, grid trade, and DCA is this. DCA take average. This guy does not take average. How? This guy launched the first order, maybe bought it at 10 cents, taking profit at maybe 5%, maybe it's now 10 cents, 50 penny. So it will buy that in isolation and set the price at 5% of that. Then as the market dropped to another range, it maybe buy at 8 cents and 5% maybe 8 cents, 50 penny. It will now set 8 cents, 50 penny. You know, there's another order it has set up at 10 cents, 50 penny. But the market has dropped from 10 cents, 50 penny down even below how much you bought. Now, as market drop again by deviation, they both buy another coin, but it's not going to wait to take average together of the total volume. It's set price to sell that one in isolation. Now, the more the market go down, so of course, you know, just like this, the more the market go down like this. So the one it has bought here, and it set the price to sell here. Eventually, you know, the market didn't go here. It now slide down again. It's not going to touch this order. It will be there. Then he opened another trade here. And maybe 5% of that is at the price the first one you bought. He set the price here. Another market drop is open another order here and set the market here. Another order drop. So temporarily, this one can put you in a bear market that you're seeing you have lost money. No, temporarily you'll be there. Now, maybe eventually it finishes up to this place. It has set different prices from here, here, all of that. Or if the market drop here and eventually, you know, you have another order for sale here. Now, eventually the market drop here, you know, you open a new order and the market start moving from here to here, from here to here. This place will be buy and selling, and this guy will be silent. This guy will buy, sell, this guy will sell. So eventually the market go up, then he sell off all of this again. Why it has accumulated some profit for you here. So that's just the behavior, you know, of the grid. So that's just the difference between the grid. And I use the grid more when there's a sideways movement, like when Bitcoin is consolidating. Now, while you are waiting, I'm using the boat to accumulate, to trade, and all of that. All right. So why DCA is very good in both ups and down and volatile. Another advantage of the DCA is this, because many of us may not know. Once we confirm that the market is taking a downward trend, because we say it has both the long and short algorithm, all right? Both the long and the short algorithm. How? Okay, all this is that you have been doing long because the price is going up. The more the price is going up, you are doing long. The more the price is going up. Now, but this time around, you've seen that, okay, maybe after now we've verified Bitcoin that Ben is confirmed that we are bearish. Then what do? I launch a short trade. Now, this your short trade is different from the margin trading, where you'll be afraid of liquidation. You don't get afraid of liquidation here because this is not a margin trading. So all you do, if you like, you can set a stop loss, all right, if you are not too sure of the market or it's not a coin you actually want to hold for a very long time, you know, you can put a stop loss. If not, you just go short. So after you have ride the market, just like me now, I've ride the market up to $13,700. Once I confirm purely that market is down, you know what I'm going to do? Simple. There is no too much English. What will I do? I just open what? Just open USDT BTC. Yeah. Okay, so type here. USDT. Okay. So look at it. I just say, okay, no problem. Now that the market has finished its journey, yeah, you know what? I'm going short. Okay. So I'm going short to ride my USDT with BTC dropping. So the more BTC is dropping, and then I'm increasing my USDT. Okay. So I'm now buying. So I'm now saying, okay, how much BTC, the first volume, man, just buy worth of 0.04 BTC for me for the first buying. Of course, you should know that, okay, so buy that for me. I'll sell then the safety order 0.01, in that order, and then continue, okay? So continue and make limit order, and then take profits at every 4%, right? Just going, and then how many orders? So just like that, and then the market start picking. As the market is dropping, it's giving me my profits. As the BTC is dropping, it's giving me my profit continually. So you ride the market up and ride the market down. So you don't need to get panic of, oh, why is BTC crashing? It's none of your business. The more it crashes, the more profit you make. Okay? And then it's rising again, you keep on making money. Okay? So that's just a simple thing. So please, any other confusion?
Yes,
Yes, Captain. Captain.
Thank. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, Captain. Captain. Or the storm of the ship is disturbing. I hope Jesus is in the boat, huh? Captain.
Okay. Your back off.
I can't hear you.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. So I was saying your back office is fantastic, and the features there is not the same in my own because I'm using advanced, so it's not showing the same thing. That's one. Secondly, my question is this: so supposing I ask the boat to buy for me 7 times, and
Yeah.
I actually anticipated that I'm going for long.
Yeah.
Now, as I'm going for long, maybe unluckily for me, and the market deep down. So because I asked the boat to buy for me 7 times, and the market deep down, and it never go up, and the guy has bought for that 7 times. So what will now happen? And the market, even when he has bought on that 7 times, and the markets did not even still go up,
Yeah.
and it continued to go down. So what will now happen?
You can leave it. You can leave it. That's why I said number one, I don't trade funny coins, right? So you can leave it, because the moment the boat buys, set prices for sale. So you can leave it, or you can do smart sell. That's the one I was saying. If the boat has bought a lot of that coin and the market has not gone up, because the boat itself must have set selling price based on the take profit you initiated, right? And the market has not actually gone up, right? The market has not gone up, and then it's just down there. And then you look at it, man, I just want this coin, I just need to dispose it and continue other trade. Why not? You can use smart trade and sell off the coin. The boat is not going to drag it from you, because the boat has already placed it for it to be sold. If it's not there, then you can take up the coin and set for smart sell and use your smart trade function to place on smart sell. So that means you already have the coin that the boat has bought, but because the market was not doing as expected, the coin is just lying down there. The first option, like me, first option, I just leave it. I have a coin now that had been down for a very long time. The boat has traded, it gave me enough of money. Luna has done that, and I just abandoned it since September or something. Just abandoned it. So the boat must have set its own prices. Look at Luna. So the boat is just there. Where is it? Okay, I think I can check it on my. So the boat has set price on Luna. Look at it to sell for a very long time. That was around September 29, and it's there. It has given me more profit that time. Then, but set prices to sell Luna. Even OMG, the same thing. OMG, look at it. They both set price to sell OMG at $4.4, 5.6 UNI, $5.6. And the market has not gone up there. I don't do anything. I just abandon it and continue doing other things I was doing. So anytime the price get there, then they sell it, and then I continue. That's why you don't apportion too much money on a particular coin. You apportion as much as possible you want, and then continue other trades, so that your boat will not be in a particular coin and hold you ransom for trading another pairs you want to trade. Though I don't trade too many pairs at a time, so it doesn't make any sense for me. So the best is for me, if the boat has bought a lot and the market is down totally and it has not gone up, I'll just leave it. Because it's better I leave it. It will be better for me because they both know how to take the average than if I use a smart sell. So the boat will always take the average anytime. When I don't expect is when I will just see that there's a trade. Oh, I will just check, oh, there was a coin that was bought sometime, and because the market was down totally, then now the market has picked up. It has done that for me too, like on RSR. So first option, you leave it. Second option, you use smart trade to set it up. But I think I prefer the first option.
Okay, sir. Thank you for. Okay, sir. Thank you for that one.
Your network is horrible.
FX, and they will say you need to check news to see before you enter. Supposing you are not giving us not really meet up, the algorithm setup have not really meet up. Hello, sir.
I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, I said that okay, in the case of FX market, they will still before you enter so trade. These are possible indications you need to see. You need to check your forest factory. You need to check this and check this then before you can now go in. Now, for example, you are busy, then you have not given us any signal like you normally do. Okay, go and check for this coin, buy here, and say they check for a possible coin that we need to buy. So what are the indicators before you can go in and take that trade? Because I also look at the one you wanted to take before. You were just trying to maybe for you to go long or short. So what are those things that you can say, okay, this can aid you, maybe confirm 2 or 3 things before you anticipate of taking that trade?
We have done that before. Basic thing in trade, all summary of everything in the market is usually support and resistance. If a coin that we are used to, that's why I don't trade anyhow coin. If a coin we are already used to, for instance, we are trading Chainlink, OMG, and some other primary coins we've been trading, even Litecoin, even Ethereum itself, and all of that. And we know that, okay, we have also, okay, we are in the uptrend in the market. And you have checked, like, why do I say Ethereum is lacking behind up to now? And then if you look at like the last analysis I gave to us about almost 10 or 20 coins, I said, I'm expecting price to back these and all of that. And okay, for instance, if this coin is like part of our primary coins that we have been trading, and you come and look at the chart like this, the coin is totally down, for instance. I do not need to ask any Jupiter to tell me that the next movement of this coin, if Bitcoin is still maintaining upward trend, every trader who come now will want to buy this coin. It's a good coin that we have been trading before. Why? It's at the support. It's just down. It's at a point where no trader want to sell, but they are waiting for the next move to go up. Okay? And now, so you check it, and that's why we say, like, sometimes we say check coin, check up, check trading view. I think I need to train us on trading view over time. Check coin, check up. There are news about the coin and all of that. There's nothing more than support and resistance. Why will I come into the market and said I can't buy this coin now? Why? For instance, I say I'm not ready to buy Bitcoin now as I am, because I've waited for Bitcoin to get to 10,000 or 13,800. And I say after that, it's Bitcoin to come down. And it has been coming down. If you check the last chart we sent, it's the same thing is what this guy is beating on. It dropped and paused, and as if you want to return again. It will deceive people like this now. Little will you know, you see this coin at $11,000. So for me, at that point, must I, ordinarily now, if I come to the market and see a chart like this that have trend for a very long time, and I say I want to buy, if I want to play this type of coin now, is to short it. Because invariably, you have checked how long this coin have been maintaining upward momentum. And at this time now, it has gotten to a place where everybody is selling off. Okay, a lot of people are bought at 10,000, 11,200. They are selling off. So it has to weaken the guy to come down. So short coin. So most better, I come into the market and I check, let me say, a coin that I expected to have gone up for a very long time. Okay, like for instance, I told people, I said, I'm not going to do anything on UNI until I buy at $1, for instance, right? So that I want to buy this coin at $1, and it has dropped to 2-point-something dollars. So like this type of a coin now, if generally market is upward momentum or consolidating, is it a good buy? Not yet a good buy at all, because it may still drop further. Okay, it may have a kind of double bottom. Now the point is this: the two major things you check, apart from even when we say four major things. Number one, we say the support, the resistance, the price, and the volume. Are there much money coming into that particular market for that day? Yes, there are more. I think let me go long. But the market is already up, creating a resistance, and I say let me go long. I would be very stupid to do that. You understand? So
yeah.
What aid us in our community, apart from maybe I send a regular signal, is the fact that there are coins we are used to that we have been trading, and they have been maintaining a kind of a particular range, come down, go up, and all of that. I remember when I say okay, Chainlink was creating a kind of very terrible resistance at $18, $19. And I told everybody, I said, well, I'm waiting to buy Chainlink at $9.6. And a lot of people like, from $11, from $15, $14 or $18. What should I set on Chainlink at that time? I set a short trade on Chainlink. And eventually, Chainlink came down to $7 plus. Okay? Now, that means from that $18, I must have made some good money, by shorting the trade. Then over time, we'll be getting more other things. I told them about tap traders. You can check some volume of activities happening on tap traders on that particular coin. You see how much executed trade on that. You know that, man, this coin is not yet coming down. The more money coming to the market, the more news about that coin, fundamental and all of that, then correlating with the technical analysis, the more the price of the coin, shoot up. Then you can give assurance that, okay, this coin is actually going to move. Or sometimes you see some coins, it has dropped, you will see that it was just parallel for a very long time, no much activities, very silent. Such coins, those are the coins they will just pick and pump. It has not been doing any up and down. It was just like sluggish down there, like no activities. Such coin, when I come and see it, I don't even need to allow anybody to tell me. I just